Alyssa Beck, Trotwood Drive.
Alyssa, I apologize. I mispronounced your name.
So the first thing I'm going to do is read a letter from some elders in our community who can no longer be present. Charles Kubit Sr. and Virginia Kubit at 206 Alpine Village Drive, and Eric F. Kubit in Garden City on Snowball Drive. To members of Monroeville Council, we understand that the Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission is planning to purchase the Bel Air Municipal Pool property to expand its road. We would like to know if the municipality of Monroeville plans to relocate the pool, which has been a popular destination for our tax-paying citizens for many years. If not, where would you suggest we provide our youth and elders a pleasant and safe venue for summertime activity? Has our evening and weekend evening swim vanished forever from concerned Monroeville taxpayers, and I've mentioned their names? P.S. It is my understanding that Bel Air Pool would have been able to operate through 2020. Is this true? Also, has this anything to do with the mineral rights? Who owns them? We can't help but feel lied to. Please be better. And I'm going to hand this in, that's handwritten from the elders. I wanted to bring up a few issues. One is if you have the answer to who owns the gas rights underneath the pool property at every layer. Were you able to find that out since last month's meeting? Anybody? Did anybody look into it?
We did. We're still exploring that.
And who are you exploring it with?
Mr. Ratcher?
We're doing a title search, and we're exploring to determine when those rights were severed, if they were or if not. We don't believe we own the rights, but we think we can confirm that.
And you would tell us who owns them?
Yeah, if that information is available to us, we'll find out who owns them.
And how long does that take approximately?
Well, I'm still trying to get the documents back from the county, so that's kind of a wild card. I expect to probably have the documents back, I would say within a week to 10 days, given that we're in the holiday period here.
The other question is, do you know what the gas company is doing on Route 22, where they were asking for what you first said, Mr. Ratcher, was an easement at last Citizens Night, and then somebody changed their mind and said they didn't need an easement, but that Mr. Little had the opportunity to make that decision for the citizens of the municipality to let People's Gas cross our property to replace a gas line. I'm wondering about what, if you explored what it is exactly about that gas line, what infrastructure is being put underneath the road.
I think it's at a very old existing gas line. Paul, you can help with this because I know you or your department had some conversations with them. And I think they needed the physical ability to walk across some of our property to get to the gas line. That was all they needed.
So if we didn't want them to walk across their property for whatever reason, we would have the right to say no?
Well, they could probably, under the Public Utility Code, then just do so without any courtesy, and we couldn't stop it. So
probably?
Yeah, they do have, no, they have rights under the Public Utility Code. What they typically try to do is say, hey, can we do this, instead of just doing it. But they do have the rights. They can get to that line with or without our consent.
Okay.
And Dr. Beck, I'm sorry, Mr. Hugas, if you could move on with your comments so we make sure you get your 5 minutes. That way we're not interrupting you. If you want to go through your comments, and then we can answer your questions once you're completed with your comments.
Okay. My name is Dr. Alyssa Beck. I'm a healthcare practitioner. Most of you up here know that. And I have been for my career. And I've worked for my career with children and adults that have learning-related visual issues that are on the ADD to autism spectrum often. This is exploding. Cancer is exploding. Ewing sarcomas are exploding in southwestern Pennsylvania. I'm extremely concerned with the health and well-being of the residents of southwest Pennsylvania. And I'm extremely concerned that fracking is at our door. Well pads have been confirmed 0.4 of a mile, actually, from where Bel Air Pool exists. And if we do not put proper setbacks in place and light and noise pollution requirements into our oil and gas ordinance, then if everybody in the room doesn't move from Monroeville within the next year or two, then we would all be remiss, because we would be putting ourselves in a situation of extreme pollution. And so I am asking, with all due respect, that you reconsider visiting our oil and gas ordinance, which is not, in my humble but really, on some levels, expert opinion that I'm not charging anybody here for. I would ask you to reconsider that. Thank you.
Thank you.